Good morning, everyone. It's Charise from Fit and Natural Parenthood. And as I was looking through our page today, I was realizing, wow, we have over 8,000 mamas here right now. And I'm sure a lot of you haven't heard my story, wondered, how does a busy mom of two little kids fall into fitness? How does she become a coach? How does she fit her exercises in? All of those kinds of questions. So I wanted to share a little bit with you about my story in case you are new here or in case you haven't heard it before. So let's rewind, I guess, to about 3 years ago. I was a very busy mom of two little ones. I had had my second baby, and basically life was everything that I thought I had ever hoped for. I had a beautiful son and a daughter and wonderful husband, but the problem was that I just wasn't happy. And it was one of those things where you stop and think and you feel like, wow, I have everything that I hoped for, so why am I not happy? And when I looked at what was going on in my life, I was basically so busy giving, taking care of my family as we do, like busy moms, and I wasn't doing anything for myself. And I had kind of lost who I was before being a mom. So I realized that I wasn't looking the same. I was wearing several sizes larger in clothing, which, size is not important, but when you're used to being a certain way your whole life and suddenly you look and feel different, it's a little bit of a wake-up call. I gave away all of my old clothing. I had some great clothing that I wish I still had now, and I gave it all away because I truly believed that there was no chance that I would ever be that size again. I just thought, it's impossible. I guess this is what motherhood is. I guess this is mom life. You just don't go back to being what you used to be. So I gave it all away and I embraced the larger size. And also I just was feeling kind of low because I felt like everything that I used to be as a full and complete woman and individual was kind of gone just because I was embracing motherhood, which I wanted to do and it was my choice, but it just didn't feel completely right to me. So we tried a few things. We joined a gym. My husband and I got a gym membership, and it was basically the biggest waste of money ever. It was so hard for me to drag the two kids to the gym. They weren't used to being watched by anyone besides, us or a family member. So they would, not last in the babysitting room. I'd be on the elliptical machine for about 5 minutes before I had to run to the babysitting room, and they needed me. So it was just the biggest waste of time. It would take me about a half hour to get to the gym, couldn't get a workout in while I was there, and then I'd have to leave. Then I thought, well, I'll work out from home. So we bought a used elliptical machine off of Craigslist, and I would try to do it like when the kids napped, but it would just not make any changes in my body. I'd read a book while I was on the elliptical and just nothing was happening change-wise. So then I started noticing on Facebook that a guy that I grew up with was posting about this program called Focus T25. And he was saying that these workouts were only 25 minutes long and that they were completely changing his body and his wife's body. And it was just the most amazing workouts. And so I was really nervous because I hadn't talked to him in years, but I sent him a private message on Facebook and I said, hey, remember me? What's this T25 workout that you're talking about? And he filled me in and he said, these are at-home workouts. You follow a schedule and you're part of what we call a challenge group, which is an online group that gives you support and accountability. And there's also something called Shakeology, which is an all-natural superfood drink that replaces one of your meals each day. And so my response was, I don't drink shakes. That's not my deal. I just try and eat healthy. And the 25-minute workouts sound good. I don't know how I feel about the group. I'm not really like a joiner per se, but let me talk to my husband. So I talked to my husband and he basically said, you know what, you are feeling pretty desperate right now. You want to make a change. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee on this. So try it. If you don't like it, then we just get our money back. So there's no risk and no loss. And my husband said he'd do it with me. So we ordered this thing called the T25 and Shakeology Challenge Pack. I kind of trusted myself over to my friend Dave, who now was my coach, and I joined this online group. And basically, I realized that this group was filled with people just like me. It was all a bunch of people who were totally skeptical, like, could this really work? But I would really like to make a change. I feel ready to make a change in my life, and there's nothing to lose, and I'm willing to give this 25 minutes a day, 5 days a week. And I'm willing to drink a shake that is all natural and filled with more superfoods than I could ever get from the grocery store. So I did it, and I started. And in the first week, on the third day, there's a workout called total body conditioning. My husband actually threw up after the workout because we had eaten dinner right before. I was literally doing my natural childbirth breathing to get through the workouts because we were so out of shape. But then, like, by the end of the week, we started to feel really amazing and we were so excited. And it was also such a cool thing for our marriage because we would do this right after we put the kids down, like in that immediate time before they could possibly wake up, for the first of 20 times throughout the night. So we'd do that right after, and it would be our 25 minutes together when we weren't cleaning up the kitchen, vegging out in front of the TV, trying to get other things done. It was our time, and we were accomplishing something together. And then by the end of 2 weeks, we were feeling so good, just like so much stronger. And people started asking us what we were doing. And so a friend asked me what I was doing, and I told her about it, and she said, I want in. And so I told my coach, I have somebody who wants to join the group. I'm going to connect her with you. And then I was at another play date, and someone asked me again, you're so busy. How are you getting exercise in every day? And I filled her in, and then I sent this person over to my coach. And finally he said, Charise, you can be a coach too, right? That there is no obligation, and basically it's just something that you pay $15 a month to do. And if anybody buys anything from you, you get 25% commission, and you get to just share your journey and basically hold their hand just the way I held your hand through this. And you don't need to be an expert, you just need to be someone who wants to help people and support people. And then, that's what you do. And it's just something that takes a little bit of time. So I made him go through 3 very long phone conversations where I grilled him with questions because for me, I'm the kind of person where if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it all the way. So I wanted all the information. I decided to give it a try. And then now fast forward to basically 3 years, because I did my first challenge group in August, 3 years ago from this month. And now I am making a full-time income. I've been making a full-time income that has replaced my salary as a teacher in a high-paying inner-city school district. I work part-time hours. I am a stay-at-home mom full-time, to my kids who are with me almost all of the time. I'm kind of in mourning that my son is starting first grade in the fall, so he'll be in school for 5 days for the first time starting in September. But until then, we've basically been together almost all the time. We're always out doing our adventures. We travel so much as a family with the supplemental income. We're going on our 4th 1-week vacation this year to Disney World in 9 days. So I'm very excited about that. We've gone on a totally free vacation each year that I've earned from Beachbody. This year I took our family on a cruise, all expenses paid. Last year my husband and I went to Mexico to an all-inclusive 5-star resort with Beachbody. That was incredible. And besides just the financial stuff, which has been just kind of this perk that I never expected, what has happened is I've really come back to who I am as a person, because I now have this very full life while still being a full-time mom. So I've found a way to feel like I am making an impact in people's lives on a daily basis. I'm helping people every day. I'm running an amazing team that has achieved elite status, which means we're in the 0.01% of all Beachbody teams. So, there's stuff like that thing going on and crazy, perks and accolades, but that's just, kind of a side effect, because the reason I love this is that it's just enriched my life so much. I've made the most amazing friendships. I've met people from all over North America that I would never have met otherwise, people that I count on a daily basis now to keep me motivated and inspired. And the best part is that it's forced me to stick with this fitness journey, because if I'm going to help others, then I need to walk the walk myself. So when I don't want to push play, I still do it because I have my challenge group depending on me. And I still do these challenge groups every single month. And we motivate each other, we inspire each other, we share healthy recipes, we share our struggles, we share our challenges. We're there for each other when we don't want to work out. We're there for each other when we're looking for a healthy snack, when our schedule changes and we don't know how to make this work with our new life. We are there for each other when we've been up all night with our kids and we need to find a way to get in time for ourselves. We're there for each other through the life changes now. It's just this unbelievable team of support. And this has just been the most amazing thing in my life. And if you wonder why people like me and other Beachbody coaches that you probably see on social media are so passionate, it's just because we truly, truly love what we do, and we just can't believe what this has given us. And it's just amazing that we live in this day and age where busy moms have an opportunity to truly have it all. Like, you can do this and run a business and make a full-time income and still be with your kids the whole time. Or you can retire from your job, as so many of my friends are now doing in the Beachbody world. Or you can still work your full-time job that you love, but get to do something that's a little bit different, in some of your free time after work that makes you feel like you're really touching the lives of other people. So I know this is a giant, giant download of information on my life, but I just wanted to share with you how much I love this and how my life has been affected by this, because never in a million years would I have thought 3 years ago that feeling the lowest point that a mom could feel, feeling, that I just look terrible, that I feel terrible, that I just had lost who I was, that I could suddenly be, not suddenly, but work hard and in the right atmosphere, come to a place where at 39 years old, I'm the strongest I've ever been in my life. And, I've got a full business that I run from home as a full-time mom. So I would love to chat with anybody who ever has questions about this. I'll have a new coach internship starting soon. I've got a new challenge group starting Monday. Whatever way you want this to possibly be part of your life, if you don't even know how you want this to be part of your life, if you just feel ready for a change, then please reach out and talk. Maybe for you it's dipping your toe in the water with a program or with a challenge group or with a 3-day refresh cleanse, just 3 days to see what could this do for your life. Or maybe you're someone who just wants to make a total change and you want a business, you want something that could be all about you in addition to all that you're doing for your family. No matter what, I can fill you in on the options. So please reach out. Thank you for being here. I'm so excited that we're over 8,000 mamas here together in the Fit and Natural community. And I'm so, just overjoyed really that you're all here supporting each other, because the thing about mamas is we have so much power, and our power is used best when we use it to help each other. So have a great day, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.